Hello everyone out there in Twitch world. I am Paul from Ubisoft Australia and I'm here today with two very special guests. Mr. Kevin Shortt.
Hello.
I'd like to say hello. And Mr. Julien Daunais. Is that correct? Daunais. Oh, I practiced that so many times. That's hey, okay. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here. It's a pleasure to have you on our sandy shores.
We're very excited. Yep. Especially with the weather. It's the weather's fantastic. In Montreal, it's about minus 15.
Yeah,
it's minus 10. It's around minus 15 right now. So, and here I just saw it's 39 degrees outside.
So that's like a almost 50-degree swing.
Yeah.
And you guys are adjusting with your little short sleeve t-shirts.
Done well, yeah.
All right, good stuff. And so I know that Kevin, you've been in Australia before.
I have. I love
a couple of times. Yeah. No. Yep. So how's it been this trip so far?
It's been great. I had a great time, and we've really been enjoying the weather, as I said. I'm taking advantage of the city. I'm going scuba diving tomorrow.
Oh, so, good stuff.
Yeah, so it's all been good.
All right, very adventurous, very in theme with Far Cry as well.
Yeah, right. Might do a little hunting.
Absolutely, a little bit of hunting on the side. Yeah, why not? That should be good.
Punch a shark in the face.
Oh yeah, no shark sightings hopefully on that scuba dive.
I'm hoping for shark sightings.
Oh yeah, so there's grey nurses and things like that around. There's certain dive
whatever
sites.
It is, I'll take it.
They're the ones that look really scary, but they're actually not that threatening. So you should be.
I'll get photos and tell people they were scary.
Right. Okay. So obviously you are the lead game writer on Far Cry Primal.
Right.
What can you tell us about that in terms of what your role was on the game?
So yeah, I'm the lead writer. I worked with a co-writer named Ian Ryan, and he and I together crafted the core story. When you're doing a story on video games, you work really closely with game design and the level design people, and you want to make sure that you're creating an adventure that allows players to get the story, but also get the story in the way they want.
Okay.
So they can approach it however they want. And in this game in particular, I think players are going to find that when they start relating the stories and the sequence of events, they'll find that their friends had a slightly different version of when they met people, how they met them.
Cool. Part of the open world experience. So exactly. I guess that's one of the challenges with trying to script such an open game as well.
Yeah, you really want to make sure that it's feeding into how a player wants to play the game.
Okay, cool. And obviously we've got Julien as our demoist expert today, so we're expecting we're expecting great things.
Let's test that today.
You guys are in for a treat today. We thank you for tuning in. We're going to have a couple of live demos of the new Far Cry Primal game. Starting off with the first one, which what can you tell us about it, Julien? What are we going to be playing first?
We're going to see a bit of open world, which is Far Cry is open world. And hopefully tackle an outpost. You guys can.
All right, no surprises then. All right, let's keep it as.
I think
let's
dive right in. Surprise.
There we go.
I think one of the cool things will be too. We'll introduce people to the beastmaster abilities, and they'll be able to see that up close.
Okay, cool. Let's dive right in. So this is just giving us some context to the different abilities that you have within the game.
The owl, as you see, so the owl is one. We just brought that up. You've got the beastmaster ability already, where we are in the game, and the owl is an important animal that you can use. Do you want to show the owl and how that works? So you can call up an owl. And what's great is this owl is going to be able to scout an area, scan around, and see if there are any enemy threats or
that's
any
pretty cool.
animals around. And once you, at the moment, things are locked. Julien doesn't have all the skills he needs for that. So you can see down there's some animals down below that we can attack if we wanted.
So it's really good for just scoping out
there you go.
the whole. Ooh, nice kill.
So it's great, so this is a great way for you to, if you're approaching an outpost, you can use which I think we'll do a little later, you can use the owls, check the area, and decide your approach, and tag your enemies.
It seems like almost a stealthier or more intelligent way of approaching an area that you know is going to be dangerous as well.
Yeah,
okay.
That's it. And obviously we've got the wolf now, that's one of the one of our beasts that we can use, and I think we're approaching, these are Udam up ahead.
So this is one of the 3 tribes in the game?
Yes. So the first tribe is... Oh, they found you. That's the Udam tribe. So the Udam tribe are a very brute force tribe, and they're not friends with the Wenja. The Wenja is the tribe that you're part of.
Right.
And they're a tribe. And I see this. A victory howl.
So it seemed like your companion, you don't need to command him to attack. He knows when you're threatened, and he
will.
helps you out.
He'll attack if you're being threatened. But also, you can send him to attack specific targets if you so choose.
Okay, maybe we'll see that a little bit later on as well.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, so we're kind of heading.
We're gonna head. Do you want to head to the? Okay, we're gonna head to the cave. Sure, let's check out the cave.
The Marsa Cave. Okay.
Marsa Cave. So a lot of these words you're seeing, the Marsa Cave, they're Wenja words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what Marsa means. It might mean the dark cave. I can't recall.
Oh, I guess we'll find that when we get there. Hey.
No, there's no dictionary when you get there.
No dictionary. Okay.
It should be dark though.
It will be dark.
So tell us a little bit more about the language, because obviously Wenja is a fictional language.
Yeah, it's an invented language.
Right.
There's no English in the game. There's no modern languages at all in the game. And that was a choice we did when we realized we'd created this beautiful vista. Just take a look around, just show people, we created this land that really, there's something about the scale of it. It's huge. The trees are massive, and even later we might see some glaciers in the distance.
Right.
And we wanted to reflect that this is very near the Ice Age. The Ice Age has just ended. So when we did all this stuff that felt very much a part of the Stone Age, we realized that English and a modern language is going to feel weird. So we had decided we're going to work with some linguists, work with some professionals in this area, and craft our own language.
It seems like a pretty even battle at the moment.
You can't tame that one.
Right.
Oh, your beast has been wounded.
Uh-oh, you're on
so
your
now
own.
You can see the beast. There's a little red marker on Julien's beast.
Right.
That means he's wounded. So we have a time limit where we can try and heal him.
So what happens if you don't heal him in time?
He'll die, and then you can revive him later.
Okay. So he is one of multiple different companions that you can have in the game.
Yes, he's a good one when you're just going through the woods, and he helps unfog a region faster than other animals.
Right.
And he's also able to identify threats much earlier. He'll reveal them on your map much earlier than other animals.
Okay.
Each animal, what's great, they all have their unique abilities. If you bring cats are great because they are more stealth.
Right, so I think we're switching to the Jaguar now, is it?
Okay, so the Jaguar is a great example. So, where is it? Here it comes. Okay, so now if you crouch... Oh, he's already crouched. So he's crouched because Julien's crouched also.
Right, so he mimics whatever the player's doing.
Exactly, and now you can send him very quietly, and he will very quietly go in and take out enemies. So we can... there, so he's identified one Udam to take out. He's going to sneak up very quickly.
So that was that instructing command to send him to attack?
And then meantime you go in and get the other guy.
Wow, that was way too swift. Nice work.
See? Teamwork.
It already seems quicker as well, the Jaguar, in terms of compared to the wolf. Is that
I
fair?
I think that's true.
Estimation?
Now, what are these yaks? Oh, I thought they were bears. They're yaks.
I think they're scared of the cat.
Yeah, it could be.
See? Good job.
Yeah. This little, petting the animal you've tamed, it's a small little feature. I'm kind of addicted to it though. Every animal I get, I always want to pet it.
I think it's the way it looks at you when you pet it, right?
Yeah.
It's just got those big eyes looking up at you.
So, okay, we're going to head to this outpost now. So this at the moment is an Udam outpost.
Right.
They own it. So we're going to try and take the outpost. And here's where we'll use the owl. The owl will give us a good look at who's in there. And when we take this outpost, what's great is as soon as we claim it, if we claim it, then that becomes a fast travel point for us.
Right, okay. So you can just come back to it with the click of a button after that.
That's right.
Sounds
and
good.
it's a good idea to keep doing that throughout the map so that you can start hopping to places more quickly.
Cool. So should we challenge Julien to try and take this on in a stealthy way, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think Julien should try to do it without anybody noticing that he ever even came.
All right.
Why not?
You take that on?
Yeah, sure. I I've been known to succeed after second try.
No, you don't get a second try. Oh, you see that guy in green? That's one of our Wenjas, so he's tied up in there.
Right.
So we could also try and free him, but and then the red marks, because of the owl, we've marked all these people. We've tagged them all, and so now we know who's in there.
And it's the horn that you got to watch out for, right?
Yes, there it is, right there.
There's a few horns.
So what you want to do is, if you can either take them all out before they even know you're there. Oh, there's 2 horns, yeah.
Because the horns allow them to sound off and call reinforcements.
They're just, Far Cry 4 had a similar thing, except it was an alarm. This is the same idea. It's a horn, and it's going to call other Udam to the place.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I think we're good, huh?
Had someone ask me before if the torches are a resource that is unlimited, or
no. So that's a great question.
Yep.
And that's the thing in this game. This is it's a primal time, and you're building it with wood and stone and the skin of animals and the bones of animals, and so those things will break down. So if you light your torch, you light a club, over time it's gonna wear down. But the great thing is, the resources to rebuild that stuff are all in the open world. You just go and find some trees, find some vines, and you can make it again.
Okay.
And we did that again. It's because we want to get the feeling of this was the life of the primitive humans. This is how they lived. This is how it worked.
So far so good, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to take out. Did you take it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he took
2
out.
horns?
No, he took out 1. Yeah, so he's gonna get the other one. There it is.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but look, that was the stealth. See, nobody's noticed.
Is that because he sent
the jaguar, which is a very quiet animal, right? So nobody's noticed at all that
it's a bit
he
clever.
went in there.
Doing this with a bear wouldn't work the same way.
No, the bear, they would immediately know what's going on, and that would be it.
So, Penobra wants to know who the hero is. Can you tell us a little bit about the hero? Or?
Yeah, the hero's a guy named Takar. And Takar is a Wenja. I think I mentioned that earlier. Mm-hmm. And what's happened is Takar is he's a seasoned hunter, he's a skilled hunter, and he's a survivor of a hunting party that he's the sole survivor of this hunting party that has returned to the land of Oros. This whole region where the game takes place, it's called Oros. And so he's returned here to reunite with his Wenja people. And the one thing that he has that nobody else has, because he's a seasoned hunter, he learns that he has this ability to tame animals. So people call him the beastmaster, or in Wenja they call it Gwarpati. So you'll hear that a lot when you're playing around.
Okay.
In fact, did he say it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. But many of the Wenja will see you and greet you as Gwarpati.
So he's got a reputation within Oros.
And that this skill alone, this skill helps. They respect you for that. Well, you're doing a good job here. It's keeping yourself.
Still undetected.
Everyone's moving about though, so need to keep track of everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so see this structure here in the to the that thing right there.
Right.
That's called a bone tree. It's kind of like a scarecrow. So what they've done is the Udam. Oh, I think you've been spotted.
Oh, there's a guy there.
They saw the cat.
They saw the cat.
Yeah.
Well, that's still your responsibility. You got to keep your cat.
Is it?
Yes, of course. You got to keep your cat back.
Was he tagged, that guy? Did you tag him with the owl before?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
They've all been tagged, but you failed.
Well, I mean, for all they know, there's just a wild cat in the place,
no,
right?
you failed.
Well, you're still alive, so although they kind of know that you're there, they haven't come running just yet.
They are.
Oh, but you know what? Maybe now's the time. Bring in a bear and just turn this thing into like this crazy.
Just maul them, hey.
Okay, so now what's great about the bear? So he's gone in stealth with the cat. Now you bring in a bear, and a bear is big. It's like a big tank.
Here he comes.
Yeah, and it's just like go. And that's what's great about the different animals that you have when you approach scenarios. It really changes.
Oh.
I hope the bear's okay. Nice. There we go. You got it.
All right, great stuff. So, guys, we're going to dive into another live demo, and I believe this time it's going to be nighttime. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, and I think we are set and ready to go. So, if we want to kick back to the gameplay screen, and where do we find ourselves at the moment? Julien?
So that's right after the outpost that we successfully completed, stealth, undetected. No problem there.
Don't try to change the story. We were there. One thing I want to point out in the... Okay, look at the hut back there. See the mammoth tusks?
Yeah.
That was something. There's evidence to that they would use these tusks to decorate their homes. Little details like that.
Jeez,
we tried to make sure we just sort of.
They must have been strong, those guys.
Yeah.
Wrapping that up.
A little stronger than we are. Okay, so up ahead we've got, and this is great. At night, you really see people marching through because all the humans need to use torches to make sure they're protecting themselves from wolves.
Right.
Wolves come out a lot more at night. It's a lot more dangerous to humans at night.
So I'm thinking stealth is going to be the way to go as well.
All right. So as soon as you notice he called a new animal. So you've called on a, what did you call it? Jaguar?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's called a jaguar, and as soon as you do that, whatever beast you had with you before leaves.
Oh wow, there's mammoths coming for you?
Whoa.
Damn.
I think
They just took out the Udam.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it because they were attacked, or they just saw that there was conflict going on? They're like, this is our territory.
I'm not sure what was happening there. They might have tried to attack the mammoths.
Yeah, I think they were.
Right.
And again, this is all systemic, so we can't really know what's going to happen here. This isn't an event.
Well, I know that they're normally quite passive.
Whoa, there's a whole... Look at that.
Damn.
Whoa!
Run!
Oh,
no. You've angered the mammoths.
Whoa, you did. I've never seen them charged like that, just out of nowhere.
Do you think that's a nighttime thing as well, perhaps? They were sleeping.
Could be. I think also the Udam had already stirred them up.
Right, okay.
And so they were ready for more humans.
So is this kind of railroaded?
Oh, and the jaguars. You gotta go back for the jaguar. Come on.
Really?
Yes, you gotta go back. So what happens is when your beast gets wounded, there's that that red skull,
right.
And you can see there's a little timer there going down. So this is saying you have so long to get back to your animal and revive it. Of course, the mammoths are not happy, so there's going to be a bit of a risk going here to try and save your animal. And it's running out. Come on!
Run!
Julien,
run! And you're being attacked. No.
And now, of course, the wolves, because it's nighttime, the wolves are out.
Yeah, like you did mention that. I mean, this is kind of humbling as well. I mean, you think that you have control, you can craft things, that you can tame beasts, but meanwhile, you're kind of at the mercy of nature as well.
And you did it.
Well done.
Well done.
Just a handy flame.
That's great.
I'll remember that trick if I'm ever stuck in the forest.
But you're right. This is the thing, and this is what we love about the. Did you throw the torch at them?
Set them on fire.
Okay.
I mean,
that's very cool.
This is the thing about. No! Nighttime is a whole different experience in this game.
Yeah, we're seeing that.
And we really wanted to.
Oh well. I mean,
that's it. That's enough.
That was it.
If he can't keep up, then the Jaguar's done. We're moving on.
One shot.
Now, what's happened? So that Jaguar now, we're gonna leave and it's gonna die.
Okay.
But you can later. It doesn't mean you've lost it for good.
Okay.
You can go later and revive it through the menu of animals that you've got. Okay.
Great. Okay. So you don't have to go out
You don't have to go out and retame.
and tame it. Okay.
No.
So it looks like there's an advantage to attacking from behind as well. Does it do more damage, Julien? Do you know? Like, is it?
Well, your takedown's available, and that's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna head for a bonfire. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Roaring Falls bonfire. Yeah. So bonfires are similar to outposts in that once you've claimed a bonfire, that becomes a fast travel point for you.
Okay. Looks like I made it.
And it also, as soon as you grab a bonfire, it looks like what? Sorry?
I made it through the night.
Yes.
Just. Your Jaguar didn't, though.
Yeah, the Jaguar didn't. So how much did you really make it through the night?
That's very true.
The casualties are piling up, Julien.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you grab a bonfire, it unfogs a region as well.
Right.
But there's going to be people here. Perhaps Udam or somebody is going to be here who we may have to deal with. Oh, there's a boar. So that's another thing in this game. Unlike other Far Cry games, the animal density it's almost double.
Yeah.
And that was a conscious choice because again, we want to show that this is a region where humans are not at the top of the food chain.
Right.
You know, we're kind of down there with everybody else, and so it's a really dangerous time.
Yeah.
Anything can take you out and kill
Well,
you.
that's just it. I think it kind of, even though you're in such a wide open space, you still feel that sense of tension because there is always something around you that can potentially kill you. So
Hey, it's amazing how quickly I've had situations where I feel like I'm in control of this situation. It's mine. I'm gonna take an outpost or whatever. And it all looks like it's going my way. Very quickly it turns, right? Like even that, just you walk in there, and suddenly those mammoths became a real problem. Okay,
That's crazy.
so Julian's done a great thing here. Can you get above more?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Julian's come from another angle, and so now. I don't see anyone here. Is there anyone here?
Oh yeah.
yeah, maybe just send the
So
alley.
again, we call our owls. Oh yeah, okay, there's 2 guys there.
And there's another guy at the top.
Now that guy at the top had the horn.
Right,
So we
okay.
gotta watch him.
So the owl can attack as well
Yep.
if we want to take out. Yeah, this guy.
The owl can't attack him because he's too strong.
Right,
And
okay.
he hasn't
He's
trained.
gonna do
Yeah, so
alright.
you have to train your owl, and that's part of the skill upgrade. You
Okay.
train your owl to do bigger and better attacks, so the owl isn't quite ready to take on.
He's a massive owl. He's a big guy.
Yeah, I was talking to Naomi about that owl, and they chose very specifically that kind of owl because it looked particularly beautiful from behind.
Right,
Just
okay.
The way the feathers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh wow. So he's actually wearing.
nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. They wear skulls, and they use them
Right,
as,
okay.
as armor.
That's why I switched to the longbow.
Right.
Since,
The longbow's a bit, gives you kind of zooms in, gives you a closer angle on everything. Nice.
there you go.
That.
So is there one particular tribe that wears the bones for armor?
That's the Udam. So
That's
the
the
Udam.
The cannibals.
Yes, exactly. So they will wear the bones of an animal. They'll wear them as armor, body armor, and also the skulls.
That's very
as,
cool.
As helmets and also ornamental. The Winja will often wear the antlers of animals. So you'll see them
Right.
with horns. Decorative. That's more decorative.
Okay.